League, where the league body has suspended the referee that officiated the game over the weekend between Solution FC and Godswill Akpabio United Football Club in Oka. The referee from the Delta State Referee Council, Wilfred Charway, has been suspended. Dubious penalty awarded. You can see for yourself on the screen. And this is why we've clamored severally that the league should be on TV. Look at the build-up to the penalty. Look at this. Dubious penalty. Never a contact. Now, when he awarded the penalty, you can see clear case of encroachment. This penalty also have been retaken. But strangely, referee Wilfred Charway not only awarded the dubious penalty, but he also allowed this, of course, penalty to stand, despite this encroachment, which was so, so obvious for everyone to see. And like Bright James confirmed to us yesterday, this game was even streamed, and the referee should have been more careful in his decision. So the NFF's Referee Development Committee says they've communicated to the Delta Sport Referee Council, rather, that referee Wilfred Charway should not near any officiating duties for now. And I think that, okay, I will ask him a couple of questions shortly. For the NFF, of course, they also said that he has been stepped down indefinitely. So no level of officiating for him. Like I mentioned on the show yesterday, he should not even go near any secondary ball game. That is how poorly he interpreted the rules twice in the same game. Now, he later awarded a red card actually to the captain of Godswill Akpabio United Football Club, August Sampson. Let's go over to you quickly now and bring in Imowe. Good to see you this Tuesday morning. Yesterday on the show, of course, I had Bright, and we talked about this. We talked about what the club should do, and he did confirm that a petition has been submitted, and we agree that this referee should not near any football game. And the NNL, they've acted swiftly, and I'm happy they've done that. The management of the NNL, kudos to you. I know a lot of our colleagues around these leagues watch ADBN Sport. So we're also appreciating the NNL for taking the bull by the horn. What do you make of what the NNL has done now to this referee? We'll still talk about another one in the NPFS shortly, but this is a peculiar case. And Godswill Akpabio United Football Club, they've endured so much bad officiating in the league. So much injustice. Let me use the word injustice, actually. And teams are losing points, or avoidable points that they should not be losing. Now, apart from stepping down a referee, what more do you think the NNL should be looking at, and the NFF also going forward around some of these referees who appears not to know the rules, or is it pressure to apply the right rules in our football leagues?
Morning, Samuel Adeleke. It's good to join on ADBN Sport this morning. It's very sad that at this point in time in the world of football, we are still seeing referees, interpreting the rule book in a it was very glaring that there was an encroachment right there by the Solution FC player. Even before the penalty was taken, anywhere in the world where that's a kind of scenario happens, the penalty would obviously, we have to be retaken. In most instances, you can't just award such a goal like that. So for me, I think it was glaring. I don't know what happened, why the referee decided to stick with position. And when the captain of the side tried to talk to him, and we all know that in football, the only player that has the right to communicate with the referee, especially when decisions do not go down well with his own team, is the captain. See, he had the right to talk to the referee, and sadly, the referee also decided to take another wrong decision in that very instance by giving the captain of the side yellow, which automatically meant that he has to leave the pitch of play due to the fact that was, a red card situation right there. So for me, I'm happy that the NNL body have decided to swiftly, look into these very incidents, because in time past situation whereby incidents like this occur, then he has to take like 2 weeks, even up to a month before the NNL body, in collaboration with the Nigerian Referee Association and the NFF, disciplinary committee, will come up with a decision concerning that very incident. But I love this particular incident happened over the weekend, and by Monday, Tuesday, we are already getting a judgment in that concerning that very incident where Godswill Akpabio United had to submit a petition concerning the poor officiating by the referee. It's very sad that we are seeing things like this happening in Nigerian football. In the last, I tend to agree with you. Godswill Akpabio United FC have endured a lot of officiating. One of such was a game involving ABS where we talked to another penalty instance right there where ABS won that game by 2-1 right there, and the penalty was a very controversial one. So in the last couple of weeks we have seen a lot of poor officiating in the NNL and even in the Nigeria, which will obviously talk about that very incident involving Heartland of Owerri and that of Shooting Stars. For me, I think beyond asking him not to officiate games, I think there should be stiffer punishment. I've always said if we with stiffer punishment, this referee is going to learn their lessons. I have to give kudos to the Nigerian Referee Association. They are trying. They are doing everything possible to sanitize the league. But we still have pockets of poor officiating here and there. And sadly, these referees undergo, training even before the commencement of the season. Yeah. I can remember where they went to Ikene. They had a training session for almost a week plus in Ikene concerning what obtainable, what is expected of them going into this very season. And sadly, even some of the referees that were there in that very training are still the ones making this poor judgment and poor officiating. So for me, I expect the NNL body to do something more than just banning the referee. I think the NNL body should work with the Nigerian Referee Association alongside the NFF disciplinary committee, so that when referees like this, come up with poor officiating like that, end up, causing teams undue points on a very avoidable point, I think stiffer punishment should go to the referee. And if possible, I don't know how possible it is. I don't know. If possible, the game should be replayed, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what they are doing to the referee. Godswill Akpabio United FC have lost 3 points, and that is a vital point. So for me, if there is a way they can do it, maybe there should be a replay. Maybe they should find a way to return back the points in situations where games are to win games due to a referee poor officiating. Maybe the points should now be awarded. Something has to be done, because at the end of the day, the team that loses the 3 points is still going to feel the pains of losing that 3 points. It doesn't matter what is done to the referee. In that very incident, the 3 points not returned back to Godswill Akpabio United FC. That is a sad story for me. Okay,
thank you so much, Imowen. Sadly, the NLL, of course, can't award the 3 points to the opposing team. And also, sadly, a replay can't take place. Let's give one more quick update around poor officiating in the league before we talk about our national basketball team. Heartland of Owerri were up against Shooting Stars in Owerri on Sunday. And we also had a center referee, Kolawole Emmanuel. He awarded 2 controversial penalties, one to Heartland, one to Shooting Stars. The highlights, of course, we roll up on your screen. Now, the NFF also decided that referee Kolawole Emmanuel be suspended indefinitely for making those controversial calls. The NFF used the word questionable decisions. Of course, so that is the state. Kolawole Emmanuel is a referee from Kwara State FA this time. So the communication has also been made to him through the Kwara FA that Kolawole Emmanuel will not officiate again in the MPFL, at least for now. Of course, maybe later we can get that clip up. There you have it to see the interesting penalties. That this is one of them. You can see clearly that this was outside the 18-yard box. How referee Kolawole Emmanuel decided this was a penalty is still beyond several of us. And the NFF had to act quickly and said that was one. This, of course, is another one. How this also became a penalty, still baffling to a couple of us. So, well, I think this also calls for introduction of VAR and technology in the league. Shocking decision, really, that referee Kolawole Emmanuel made in that game. But let's leave all these matters for now. I'm happy that the referees have been suspended, but we must do better than this. Perhaps the referees being made to pay some fine, I don't know, maybe to the team that have suffered injury. But much more is that we need the introduction of technology in our league. Let's talk basketball quickly now. Mark Malele joins us from Gombe. He's the media officer of Gombe Bulls Basketball Club.